Box office results. Aquaman 2 earns $4.5 million in previews. Aquaman is slowly swimming his way back to theaters, but he may get washed up at the box office. The latest DC Universe movie, Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, has made $4.5 million in Thursday previews at the domestic box office. The superhero sequel, which marks the final installment of the DCU before it gets rebooted by DC Studios chiefs James Gunn and Peter Safran, is shaping up to be the latest misfire this year after The Flash, Blue Beetle, and Shazam. Fury of the Gods disappointed during their box office runs. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom is expected to make between $35 million to $40 million in the 4-day holiday weekend, which includes Christmas Day on Monday. It's lower than the $67 million start the original Aquaman had 5 years ago in 2018, but that movie surfed to an astounding $335 million in North America and $1.15 billion globally. In Thursday previews, the first Aquaman made $9 million. For this year's DC movies, The Flash had $9.7 million, $55 million opening. Blue Beetle made a $3.3 million, $25.4 million opening, and Shazam, Fury of the Gods made $3.4 million, $30.5 million opening. Last year's Black Adam collected $7.6 million in previews on its way to a $67 million opening. On the Marvel side, the most recent release, The Marvels, made $6.6 million in previews for a $47 million opening. Jason Momoa's undersea hero returns in the latest movie and teams up with his reformed brother Orm, Patrick Wilson, to take down the villainous Black Manta, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. There's plenty of 3D action, underwater creatures, and powerful tridents in this outing, but don't expect Momoa's Aquaman to show up in Gunn and Safran's new DC universe. Starting with Superman Legacy in 2025, the entire DC Comics world will be wiped clean with a new cast of characters. A diverse group of other films are opening this weekend, including Universal and Illumination's animated Migration, Sydney Sweeney and Glenn Powell's romantic comedy Anyone But You from Sony and A24's sports biopic The Iron Claw, starring Zac Efron and Jeremy Allen White. There's also last week's box office champ, Wonka, starring Timothée Chalamet, which is looking to add $21 million to $23 million in its second weekend. Migration, about a family of ducks who travel south for the winter, is on track to fly to $12 million to $15 million in the 4-day weekend. It made $1.5 million in previews. The Iron Claw and Anyone But You are on track for $5 million to $6 million. Anyone But You made $1.2 million in previews.